Hello, 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 everybody. Hi, Alan. How are you? So good to see you on here bright and early. Again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. I hope that your week is off to an amazing start. My week has been off to a busy start. I've been in meetings and stuff. As you guys know, I went and did some retaping for my television show. That's why I wasn't on last Tuesday. Hello, Johanna. How are you doing, sweetie? Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. And so I wasn't on last Tuesday. Hope you guys missed me or y'all didn't even know I was gone. But anyway, and so I'm excited about that. And so hopefully, I guess you guys, my nieces who live with me start school tomorrow. So I'm super excited about that because man, time is flying. When they came to live with us, they were in third and fourth grade, and now they're in high school and they're in 10th and 11th grade. It's like time is just flying. And so hopefully you guys are enjoying your family and enjoying the summer or whatever. But I have been, like I said, in meetings and stuff like that. And I'm just excited about what God is doing in my life. And I don't take it for granted. And I continue to get up every morning at 4 o'clock and I pray and intercede for marriages and my marriage every single morning, no matter where I am in the world. And like I said, I thank you guys so much for all your support and your prayers and all the stuff that you guys do. And I don't take you guys for granted. And again, I hope that you are enjoying your summer. I'm going to be going on vacation in September and I'm excited about it. But when you own your own practice and stuff, you got to grind in order to relax. So I've been grinding. And so, again, I'm really excited about taking some time off I'm giving my team some time off too. So they've been grinding too. And so we need a break. Everybody needs to take a break. So for the September, I will be doing every other week for my wife chats and stuff like that. So I could just have a break. But tonight's wife chat kind of kind of kind of took me for a loop. I did try to reach out to him. However, he did not get back with me. And here's what he said. This is a husband from Connecticut. He's been married 16 years and he has two children. Now, I understand, and I've been married 37 years, and my weight has fluctuated between an 8 and a 12 because at one point I was taking steroids for migraine headaches and stuff like that. And so I understand his wife's perspective, even though I haven't talked to her. But it says, Dr. Gail, please help me. I love my wife, but during the pandemic, my wife worked from home as I still went out to work because I am in the medical field. And I was like, wow, I know he was probably working a lot of hours for that. Johanna, con- congratulations and happy anniversary, 44 years. Amen to you. Amen to you. That is amazing. That is amazing. So keep rocking, keep standing, and keep God's covenant in this earth. And I appreciate you for sharing 44 years with us. Okay. And so he says, I continued because I'm in the medical field, and she put on over 20 pounds and has continued to do so. She has let herself go so bad that I'm not attracted to her anymore. I keep myself fit and I offered to work out with her, but she refused. Mm. I don't know what to do. Um, and I don't want to step outside my marriage. So please help. But she is not pleasing to look at all. Wow. Now this is a hard one because again, when we take our vows, and I am not saying because I know that men are 100% visual when it comes to women and what they see. I get that. And I say, as wives and even as husbands, you should try to keep yourself as visually pleasing as you can, right? But my thing is, the reason why I wanted to reach out to him is because women in and I don't know their age range, but they've been married 16 years, so I know they're not in their 20s. Women, she could be going through a lot. Your wife could be going through a whole lot, right? And it could be a hormonal, it could be depression, it could be so many different things, okay? And a lot of times, if you are working really hard, and it seems that she works as well, and you work outside the home, you get to interact with other people. You get the opportunity to go to lunch and be around other people. When you're working from home, sometimes, even though people think it's easy, it's not. And I am blessed that I can go in different, I have two different offices in my home, but sometimes I even tell my husband, I gotta get out, because sometimes if it can be days that you don't even realize that you have not left home. And I just had this discussion with one of my girlfriends, and I was like, I want out of my house. And trying to find office space that is not a mortgage in my area is crazy, because the thing is I work, sleep, eat, and do everything where I work. And I understand, and I'm not saying this is the woman's case, but what I'm saying is sometimes you can feel like the walls are closing in, especially if you have worked all day. You leave your office or wherever you work from at home, and then you go cook, and then you turn around and then you watch a movie. Everything is at home, and you don't even realize you have not left home all day. And sometimes that is hard. That is very hard. And again, I just had this conversation with my husband. I'm like, I one last week, I was so in tune and doing, all the stuff that I needed to do for the television show and for my business and for my practice and for my clients. I did not leave home for 3 days. And that is unhealthy, especially when you can get out in the sun and it's beautiful and those kind of things. So I'm not saying that's the case. And it is easy to put on weight when you're just grinding and you don't leave home, you don't get up, you don't walk around, you just keep going. And I'm just using this as a scenario for me. So the first thing that I would say is that you not to focus on her weight, because she already knows she's gaining weight. Any woman and any man knows that they're gaining weight, because when they try to put on some clothes and it does not fit, it's a red flag. So you focusing in on her weight is not going to help her. It's just going to make her feel worse than she already probably feels, right? So my thing is don't focus in on her weight. She already knows she has gained weight, right? And I'm sure that you have told her, or you probably have said something to her or whatever, and it probably offended her. So she already knows that she has gained weight. She already is probably not feeling good about herself. And so my thing to you is don't focus in on the weight. Focus in on what is the root cause of her just putting on 20 pounds, because people just don't sit up and put on 20 pounds just because that's what they want to do. It's something internally that's going on with your wife, right? It could be a hormonal switch. It could be a depression that she is working and she has not said anything to you. It could be something that you said or did that she's harboring. It could be so many different things, and you have to get to the root cause. And so my second point is communicate your concerns, and don't focus in on the weight. Focus in on, honey, I don't see you happy anymore. I don't see you thriving like you were when you were working outside of the home. Is there something you can do or something I can help you with? Ask those questions. Don't focus in on the weight. Again, she already knows the weight has come back. Trust and believe me, she knows it. So I just tell her your concerns. Because again, if you focus in on the weight and you tell her that you're not attracted to her anymore and all of those kind of things, that's just going to send her in a tailspin, and it's going to send her in a worse depression than she probably already is. Okay. And also tell her your concerns about her health, and offer to go with her to the doctor, because again, it could be a hormone shift. And if her hormones are imbalanced, I'm telling you, she can't fight against that. She needs to get some help. She really does. Because again, when we step over into the 43, 44, and a lot of times it's happening early because our diet and our food is not what it was back in the day, that she could be in premenopausal before she even her body even hits there. That was me, right? And I'm not saying everything it has to pertain with me. What I'm saying is I was in menopause way before my age should have put me there. And so I literally didn't understand what was going on with my body. And I was refusing hormone therapy because I was hormone deficient, because I thought, oh, this and this and this, all the stuff that goes on. But when I finally got a doctor that explained to me and guided me, it changed my life. And so again, be a support system. Offer to go with your wife to get some help, to see what's going on. And that's why I said, um, communicate your concerns, not say that you're fat or I'm not attracted to you anymore. I don't, if you don't lose weight, I'm going to step out step out on you. Because again, it took her time to gain that weight, and it's going to take her time to lose the weight. But you need to get to the root cause of why the weight is there. Because again, no woman just wants to sit up and eat just because it is. Now there is some people that do have eating disorders. That's something totally different. And again, wasn't able to speak to this man to see if his wife has developed an eating disorder. All right. And again, like I said, maybe she's dealing with some health issues, some depression, or something like that. And maybe she is harboring something that you said or did to her, and she just hasn't revealed it to you because she has developed low self-esteem. And again, all I have 1,000 things in my head that I could guess. And then the last thing is that you might want to start spending more quality time with her, because she probably can sense that you detest how she looks, and she feels like, I'm going to stay away from him, and the only thing I can do is eat, because he doesn't desire me, he doesn't want to spend time with me, he doesn't want to go anywhere with me, so this is my outlet, right? So my thing is that maybe if you start spending quality time with her and say, hey, honey, let's go for a walk, and while you're going for a walk, hold hands. Maybe you can go up to her and give her a kiss and give her a hug, tell her you love her, and build the intimacy that way. And she feels that, okay, he does see me, he does desire me, and that can change the way she feels about herself as well, without you even saying anything. Again, there's so many different scenarios when it comes to this, but again, you have to communicate your concerns, not her that she's fat and that you don't desire her and those kind of things, and you didn't put on 20 pounds, because again, I'm telling you, it's going to send her in a tailspin. Okay. And I hope that this has helped not just her, but help somebody else that is dealing with a spouse. And it could be the opposite. It could be that you don't find your husband attractive anymore because he has let himself go. And again, I'm not saying that anybody's perfect and that everybody that started off at a size 4 is going to stay a size 4 and all those kind of things. Do I agree that you should try to take care of yourself and be as attractive to your spouse as possible? The answer is yes. But again, you took vows in sickness and in health. And sometimes, again, especially for women, when we go in menopause, we will gain some weight, and we will have a hormone imbalance. We will have mood swings and all of those kind of things. Can we mitigate that with the help of a physician? The answer is yes. And the same way with men. When men get ready, you do have a male menopause. Sometimes you will experience a form of erectile dysfunction. Sometimes you will gain a beer belly, even if you don't drink. All of those things are going to happen, and that's a natural progression of life. But as your spouse, as your friend, you should be able to have meaningful conversations without tearing the person down, but lifting them up and letting them know, I'm here for you. If you want me to go with you to the doctor so we can tackle this together, so I can understand what's going on with you, and vice versa. That's the best way to handle this situation, instead of saying, you didn't got fat, I don't desire you, I'm stepping out of a marriage. I don't agree with that. And so again, I hope that helps somebody. Again, you guys, continue to pray. If you need me, I am here. If you want me to talk about something on Wife Chat, no subject is off limits. All you need to do is inbox me, email me on any of my social media. You can again email me, and I will never say your name. I will always just say this comes from a husband or a wife or whatever. Again, if you need some support in your marriage, I am here. You can schedule a free 15-minute discovery call. All you need to do is go to gailcrowder.com. I am not trying to sell you anything. I'm only trying to give you a tool and a strategy that I know will work to help you in your marriage. And you guys keep these wife chat coming. Thank you so much for your prayers. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I used to be 300 pounds. Wow. Now 160. Resetting your mind plus self-control equals living a healthy life. Thank you so much for sharing that, Johanna. Alan told you congratulations for being married 44 years. And you guys, again, I don't take you guys for granted. I thank you so much for getting on here, Johanna and Alan, and the other people who were watching that did not put in the chat so I could give you a shout out. And again, I appreciate you guys. And if you guys need me, y'all know where to find me. Y'all already, I appreciate you guys keeping these things coming. And again, I will see you guys next week. Have an amazing, amazing night.